What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Tyson Granger from Beyblade. Let's begin today's lesson by adding some guidelines to help with the balance and symmetry of our drawing. We'll start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. Let's start from the very top. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Now along the top, let's add another line going across from left to right. Now you want to use these two lines to help us create a circle along the top of our page. So from that center point, let's step up, mark off the top of our circle. Now I want to measure that distance from the center down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Let's repeat that across this horizontal line, measuring the distance from the center over toward the left and then the right. Now to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. Let's start with the top left. Just going to loosely work our way around, and the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to get the right size and placement along the top center of our page. Let's add another line coming down the side of our circle. So we'll start with the left, coming down, and we'll extend that up towards the top. Now halfway between that center line and the bottom of our circle, let's draw another line going across the bottom edge of the eyes. Let's create a gap in between the eyes. From the center line, let's move over toward the left, draw a straight line going up, take that same distance from the center over towards the right. Now from the inside of that eye line, we're just going to curve up towards the center and then down towards the side of our circle. Let's place the iris and pupil along the top of the eyelid. We're going to start from the top left and draw an oval, coming down towards the bottom, and just tuck that up underneath the eyelid. And let's do the same thing on the right. And you see that we're pulling the pupil and iris towards the inside of the eyes. Let's go back to the center point. Just going to angle the nose, coming down towards the right, and then back in towards the center. Now directly underneath the nose, we're going to add a curve, coming down and then up for the mouth. Let's go back to the left side, curve the bottom of the mouth. We're going to come down underneath our circle and then back up towards the right. Let's add another line going across the top for the teeth. And then along the bottom, it's going to curve up and then down for the tongue. Now right where the eye line meets the circle, it's going to bend the cheeks going out. Curve this around and in. I'm just going to bend this down and then in, just underneath the mouth on both sides. Now let's round out the side of the cheek. I'm going to go out and then up towards the side of our circle. Just up above the eyes, we're going to draw an angled line going up and then out for the eyebrows. Let's connect the outside of our circle with a curve going up in the middle, going across the bottom edge of the hat and then down towards the right. Let's step up and draw that again. Above this top line in the middle, draw a half circle going up and then down. Let's go over towards the right side along the bottom of the hat. We're just going to curve the hat brim going out, round this out, and just pull that back in towards the side. Now with the head in place, let's start blocking out the hair. We're going to start underneath the hat on the right side. Just going to curve this down across the right eye and then out towards the cheek. Bend this across towards the left and then up. I'm just going to angle this down towards the right side. Along the top left, add another hair strand going out and then down. And then just taper that back up towards the side of the hat. Now I'm going to go back to the side of the head and draw a half circle for the ears. Just going to go in behind the hair on the left and do the same thing on the right. Let's continue to brush that hair over towards the left. We're going to start up here, bend this up and then out, taper that back down. Let's add a larger one, going up and out. I just want to curl this up towards the tip. Let's bend this down and then in towards the side of the head. Now from the side of the ear, we're going to add one more spike. We're going to go out and then down, bend this up, and pull that down towards the side. Let's go back over towards the right. It's going to add another spike going across the right eye and the ear, down towards the side. Bend this up and in towards the hat. Angle this back down towards the inside. I'm just going to add a little bit more hair in behind the head, starting underneath the hat brim, going out and down, pull it back in, add one smaller spike. Now let's go towards the inside, just underneath the head, and draw two straight lines coming down the side of the neck. Let's go up underneath the cheeks. We're going to slope the shoulders, coming down and out along the side. Let's round out the collar in the middle, just underneath the chin. Now I'm going to add the collar from the side, come down and out, come down and in. Just going to block out the top half of the collar going up underneath the head. Let's add the sleeve, spin this out and then down. Now from the top of the sleeve, we're going to step down, bend the arm going out and then down. Now with our rough sketch in place, I'm going to go back and lightly erase these guidelines. We're just going to clean up our drawing, just taking out everything inside the hair. Now that we have our clean drawing, we can get a better look at our proportions. Now I'm going to go back and just refine the shape. I just want to bump up the top of the hat a little bit higher, going up in the middle, coming down the side. Let's add the button along the top. Add a trim along the side. Now I'm also going to lower down the shoulders. I'm just going to pull this down just underneath the base of the neck and draw on the shoulders of the arms. Let's go back and clean up our drawing. Now once we're happy with the proportions, I'm going to go in and start cleaning up our drawing and just refining the shape and adding some more contrast to the drawing. So I'm going to start with that front piece of hair going up. Add a little bit more shape along the top. Just going to bend this in and then down. Now we're just going to work our way out towards the side. I'm going to go and start layering the eyes in underneath. Just going to add some thickness to the eyebrow and just darken that up. Bring that into our point towards the inside. Just going to trace the outside of the iris. Now we're going to add a small highlight circle on the top left of the eyes, and a small one along the bottom right. I'm just going to place a small oval in the center for the pupil going in behind the highlight, and we'll just darken up the center. I'm going to add a medium shade to the inside of the iris going around the highlight and the pupil. Let's darken up the inside of the mouth, going around the teeth and the tongue. And we'll go back and add some shape to the cheeks, going around the ears. Now just working our way around the outside of the hat. Bring that down towards the side. Let's add a stripe across the base of the hat brim. Add a little bit more hair in behind the head, coming down. Now I'm going to move to the side edge of my pencil and add some shading to the hair. I'm going to start from the base and just fade this up towards the tips. So up here, we're just going to work our way across this ridge, going up and out. Just adding a little bit of texture as we go. Add a light shade to the right side of the hat trim, along the top of the hat brim. And now the hair is going to cast a shadow on top of the head. So just going to darken this up and then fade that down. And the head's also going to cast a shadow across the top of the neck. So we're just going to darken up the top and then fade that down. Let's add a little bit more shadow just underneath the head to give this head some more shape. Now as we get closer to the end, I'm just going to add a little bit more texture inside the hair and darken out the contours, and always be sure to sign out artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Tyson Granger from Beyblade. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. For just $1 a month, you'll gain instant access to exclusive members-only drawing tutorials, virtual art camps, and much, much more. Join our thriving community of passionate artists just like you and let your creativity soar. So just click that link in the description, and I'll see you in the club.